and at different points as required by y'all, there's going to be monitors around the plant perimeter and probably dosimeter monitors in the community out. But I'm kind of curious, why do y'all think about making those real time in reporting to the public? Like I said, I realize this is a little bit off topic, but
telephone, the gentleman was asking about providing real-time monitoring for the radiation monitors located around the facility. I'll start off and Jonathan, feel free to add too. But the way I look at that is we have set up means of providing that information to the public that has been evaluated on an annual basis through the radiological reports. The NRC has individuals on site, independent of the licensees, that are here monitoring licensee activities. We have, as part of our overall inspection and response program, is the emergency preparedness aspect, which the resident inspectors are integral to provide an independent view of any events or conditions at the facility, coordinate with state and local officials. We have members of Tennessee Emergency Management Agency here tonight, so those type of coordinations go out. We also have established means of reporting information to the public in a timely manner if there is an event or condition, and those are also relative to emergency action levels. Some of you have heard about notifications of unusual events, alerts, and things of that nature that put into perspective any kind of event at the facility, and if there's a potential for a release or a significant release within the facility, at the site boundaries or beyond that, we coordinate with, and this is actually the responsibility of the local and state governments, working with the licensees and NRC as part of those discussions, that there were to be recommendations for sheltering or evacuations and things of that nature. So the way I see it is that although you're not getting the actual information directly from the radiation monitors, I believe that the system that is put in place now does provide for that real-time information that has been assessed, has been put into perspective, and actions are being recommended and taken if necessary based on the look and understanding of what that information is telling us.
Thank you. I appreciate that, but of course that's not real-time monitoring into the public. Now I realize that your control room and your staff, and I know in Alabama, like the Department of Public Health down in Montgomery, has access to real-time, on the screen down there. That Director of Radiation Control has that from Browns Ferry. And also annually, you do report this it's quarterly reports, and it's reported as per your NRC's requirement annually. But why not make it real time to the public? What is the problem with that? Why would you not want the public to see this in real time? In other words, what's going on over here at the plant? And
information that has been evaluated and understood in a real time manner. I do appreciate the nature of your comment. I understand that you'll be asking to push forward with that request. But as I indicated, I personally believe that the protective measures, the processes, the evaluations, the coordination between the licensee, local, state, and federal governments is in place to essentially accomplish, I think, what you're looking for. I don't want to speak for you in that respect, but I think that there's the real-time assessment, understanding of any radiation release from this facility or whatever other facilities are around. The bottom line is nuclear power plants are not the only facilities that have exposure to radiation. I mean, it's coal fire plants and others some of it is radiation from it, just from the nature of their operations. It's the perspective and being able to put that into context with plant operations, and then also providing that yearly assessment as to the conditions of the vegetation in the area, the animals, the protection of the site boundaries and things of that nature that provides the perspective of and assessment of I think what you're getting at. But I do understand that you do have a specific desire to see that raw information as it's occurring.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to say that would be wrong. I'm just saying that from my perspective, I see that the processes that are currently in place to evaluate and understand is very effective and doesn't lead to individuals reacting to a reading that they may not understand. Just the scaling of an instrument makes a big difference.
Right. Where's the test farm at for Sequoyah?
I'm sorry, what's that?
Test farm. I mean, I realize there's, you have a food intake and a water intake, milk, for instance, milk. Is there a test farm out there where you monitor the dairy cattle, the food in the area? Is that out here somewhere in this area?
To answer the specifics of your question, and I don't know if it's been down there that you're ready to respond, but if Tennessee Valley Authority would like to just try and address that.
I believe that's addressed in the annual report where they get those samples from.
Right.
Mr. Johnson, Gary, I'll answer that question. We have several farms local to this area that we have been monitoring since the beginning operation of Sequoyah Unit 1 and 2. Those areas are monitored on a periodic basis. It's part of our annual report that we make to the NRC. As far as the specific of those farms, I can't give you the exact name of the farm, but they are strategically located around Sequoyah for that very thing that you're concerned about.
Thank you. I appreciate that.